What is going on, worse? Your boy Shimryu back in with another video, and I wanted to go right ahead and address something real quick. First of all, before I proceed with the content for today, and that's pretty much my confusion with regards to the update notes, right? If you remember, I think I was talking about the date. I thought it was supposed to be like, tonight, but apparently I wasn't paying that much attention. This date here just only pretty much is the dates that the notice was actually sent out, and that's why it's sort of like switch, I believe. But the actual update, if you look at it, it's going to be on the 12th, which is going to be pretty much tonight. So tonight is going to be the time where you guys want to make sure that you're clearing all that is left with regards to activities and doing activities as quickly as possible before they expire, so that you don't miss out on any rewards like I have on this past couple of times. Okay, so what's going on today here? It's going to be simple, not too shabby here. All right, it's just going to be something I've been testing a bit, and this is with regards to the wish list. That's where I want to start from. Okay, so what I've noticed is this, right? Obviously when you start to play the wish roulette, right, everything kind of goes a bit on random. But I noticed something once I prioritize, pretty much, one of these rewards here and upgrade them. They tend to be the one that I tend to land on more often than most, right? I've gotten a lot of the special summons, because this was one of the ones that I upgraded. This was the very first one upgraded, and I upgraded this one, I believe was last night. That pushes you 3. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and do like a bit of a live testing. I already collected my 7 for today, and we're going to see if we at least land on one of these two, okay? Because they're both on 3 right now. The others are, meaning they're on their highest level, or the others aren't on there yet. Of course, you're going to land on the other ones to get an opportunity to obviously upgrade them, but most likely you'll find yourself landing on one of these two. So we're going to go right ahead and get the first spin here, unless we get here. All right, so on this line here, I actually upgraded this one as well, but I haven't pushed to 3 yet. But that's what I'm looking forward to doing next, or this one, right? We have the cars too, but I'm not really a huge fan of upgrading the cars, and that is because you only upgrading the increments of like 20. That is not, even an extra 100 for me is not super significant. Just gonna say it out there right now. So I'm gonna, because you have many other areas where you get the cars, so we might as well push in the other avenues, right? So we're gonna go right ahead and now right ahead and pull this here. I haven't upgraded this either, right? And now we might get 1 or 2. Look at what I'm talking about. So we get 1 instead, right? We land on the special summons this time around, because it's one of the primary ones on this line here. And I like how this two are like sort of like side by side, because it means you have a higher chance of landing on one or the other, right? All these other ones are just going to be pretty much, there's nothing here that I'm not past here that I haven't upgraded, right? And as you can see, again, this is the one I'm actually prioritizing on this line as well, and it's sort of landed there again. I believe I should be able to push this to the full upgrade right now. All right, and that means I can start getting 3 going forward here. Let's look at it. Does it say you have an increased likelihood of landing once you upgrade it? I sort of thought that might be the case, because obviously what's the point of upgrading it if you're not likely to land on it as you would like, right? So I'm glad it's actually working out that way. Sort of a bit of a middle, should I say, or like a lowly influence, chance of getting the rewards that you would like, even though obviously it's all luck, right? And we're gonna go right ahead. I think we don't have any more. So as you can see here, we pretty much had these two as our priorities here, this on this line and this on this line here. And even though it was like pretty much beside on both instances, it allowed you to get the 1 just to actually get whatever the reward is next. So you guys can go ahead and test it out as well. I'm sure you guys have probably noticed that as well. I don't know if a lot of people have been spreading the love with regards to just upgrading whatever you land, or you wait for it. And I also know that some people have been getting a bit confused from the onset as well. Luckily for me, I make sure that, and when I mean confused, I'm talking about confused with regards to how the upgrade system works, because it's not super clear. You literally actually have to have landed on it before you can upgrade it. You can just hit upgrade, and then it tells you select whatever one it is. You just, and it doesn't actually ask for confirmation if you want to upgrade this particular stuff, which is where it's actually unkind. I would actually hope that it make address something like this in the future, because I'm sure people would have lost at least one chance of upgrading because of the you would just click upgrade reward and then you can select one you want to upgrade, but instead you actually have to land on it before you actually upgrade that. So that's really with regards to the wish roulette. You guys try it out as well. Let me know if you guys are getting the same luck as I am as well. Like I said before, I am getting I'm landing a lot on the special summons, and that's also what is accelerating this. I totally appreciate the wish roulette there. No, it's one of the nicer ones there. Of course, I wish you could upgrade further, because I would definitely upgrade everything to the max, right? So that's with regards to that. I'm just go right ahead and just collect my usual stuff that I get here. I don't think I've actually unleashed most of my cash because I'm a bit low, which I find a little bit odd. So I'm thinking that I probably have some in my bag, and let's see. Yeah, I got a bunch of cash in my bag. 97. Yeah, that's if I even just use this one alone, I get the 12 mil, so that's great. We got 97 on this 8-hour one as well. It's giving me 16 mil. So yep. And several other ones as well. So yeah, there's still cash here and there, because I wanted to find it hard to believe that I was just kind of super low. What else do I typically pick up in here? I just got another one of jury. I actually haven't even checked to see if we actually now have like a match. I don't think we do, because I think I hit the awaken. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Obviously we don't, but you actually have to go to your bag to actually convert this, and that's the way you deal with that. So okay, so we'll go right over there, and that's pretty much that. Is there anything else that I want to do over here today with regard to the stuff here? Let's make sure I've collected my effigy stuff for the day, and another thing as well that you guys have to pretty much be very careful about is I've noticed that some events tend to end like noonish. When I mean noonish, like you end half of the day. Like you want to make sure that you're clearing the primary stuff as early as possible, because you tend to miss out on a lot of the rewards. Like for example, now chances are this wish roulette, by the time it's done, it's not going to be by the end of the day. It's going to be during the early part of the day. So you want to make sure that you're clearing this as early as possible, because I have actually missed out on a lot of other stuff similar to this sort of like event, because I typically do a lot of clearing by the end of the day. I used to have this morning routine before where I would actually clear everything as early as the beginning of the day, but then that sort of changed, with regards to all the other activities and stuff that I have to do, work and all. But I've been able to like pretty much try and get that going again. Not fully yet, but I'm actually getting there. We're getting more of this stuff here. I'm sure a lot of people with regards to this rewards here, they're probably aiming for obviously none of these characters. I don't see why you want to go for any of these characters. Some might be aiming for this, right, the fate gems. I'm sort of like a bit reserved on that for now, because honestly I'm still a bit confused as to how I want to assign most of them, because I do have my squad spread all across the board. So but I think I'm personally interested in this cards here, but not really, because honestly I'm just going to say it out there, it's not going to be this guy either, as much as important for me. But once I actually get every year to 40, which I believe I'm pretty much close, we'll just more or less try and go with the others based on other events. I'm not going to go using this one here, because we still have to use a lot of this, which I have tons of, 954 to be exact. Obviously that's going to get exhausted pretty quickly once I go ahead and max out the next, for example, once I'm able to get Akuma to SS, which I should be able to do with just the pull of one Akuma frag. But for now I'm focusing on Evil Ryu, which has sort of been tough. I've done like 6 pulls since the last time I actually pulled, and I haven't gotten the character yet, so not even one yet. I only have 3 more to go to get into Triple S, and it's proven problematic. I only have just one so far, as you guys can see over here. Once I go to Awaken, go to Inferno, Consider we have one spare, one right now, and I need 3 more to go in order to actually succeed. So hope I'm gonna make sure that I actually, like, pull a lot of special summon tickets, and once I actually pull the triple S, I'm actually going to make sure I can stack up enough, all right, enough for the next one, because you guys, I believe Gouken should be coming soon based on the fact that they're calling it Gouken warm-up event. And I think Gouken might end. I need to actually go and watch, people like Skyon's, videos from the China version. Of course, like I said in the past, it doesn't truly translate, but it would definitely give you an idea. Maybe there might be some minor tweaks in the wordings that would actually make things different. For example, I believe with Ivry when it came to the Raging Demon, whenever he does it, in China version, as long as he was, doing the Shoryuken, he would, the Raging Demon, as long as he was taking people out, I believe he was doing it right away. In this case, there has to be a bit of a, I believe there's a bit of a downtime for it to go through. And speaking of Ivry's Raging Demon, because, obviously, I'm looking forward to actually having him have none of that, that restriction, with regards to the damage reduction. I wanted to be able to ignore shield and damage immunity effects. We have, I'm trying to see how many more do we need to actually level up. We need 30 more. All right. Yeah, we're really getting there. So that's just our exciting times, at least with regards to the FS moves. And you guys already know I'm going to keep on showing this until when it's time for us to actually get the car set up. I'm going to do a recording of that as well. I already have 5 cars, and I believe we can actually pull for some cars right now. I'm not pulling any character until when the new characters come out, because I also want to have a chance to pull in, for example, like, douse him and all that stuff. Okay, so let's see, what was the stuff? Okay, yeah, we're going to go ahead and try and pull for cars. Let's see. Of course, I have to have 9k. Okay, yeah, we already have 11k. So one thing I've noticed as well when it comes to the car stuff is that I think the car actually has, I won't say, I won't go 6 on the trot, but I've noticed that if I do my first 3 and doesn't go through, then the second 3 tends to be a bit decent. But I'm also a bit worried, because sometimes when I have done if I get the triple S vehicle on the other 3, then it gets me a bit worried on the current 3. So let's just go ahead and just start pulling for today, see what happens. Okay, and like I said, I did pull a triple S in the last one. So let's see here. Obviously, we're gonna only have SS vehicles here. It's already pretty obvious once you have it. I have no idea who this one works with. This looks like it could work well with Bison. Like, it's Inferno, he's an attacker, and he's a power. Right. What's the last? Oh, supposed to be this one here. Yeah, he's power. So it looks like a Bison thing as well. All right, so we'll definitely try. Let's go right ahead and just craft again. Okay, second round here. One SS vehicle as well. We've got no, Blanca's not a healer. Blanca's the only one I have here. Well, it's not a support, rather. This one would fit close enough to Blanca. Typically what I've been doing is, I will show you guys soon enough, is if I only get one that actually matches, obviously I know, one is better than nothing, but for some reason I just wouldn't use it, right? I think maybe I have to try and start using the one, but I don't use it in the past here. So, and there's our third one, and we've got nothing to show for that as well. Let's see, who does this one match with? Yeah, still this one definitely nobody that I'm aware of, and we're going to be ending that there. And hopefully in the next 3 we're going to be pulling someone. We actually didn't even make, we didn't actually make like a chest as well, which is fine. So let's go right ahead into Bison, because I know that there's one that actually should match him completely. Oh, but we can't use garage yet. I didn't even think about that. He's still way down the rabbit hole. So that's pretty much all concludes our video for today, guys. Pretty much I wanted to just talk about the touch base on the updates, expectations of Mommy Dowsing and Sumaibuki. As you guys already know, like I said before, her avatar has been here for quite a bit right now. So um, should obviously, you know, be able to test out the character and see if they're viable. My bet is that they might end up being master. But the fact that they've actually been here since, they might actually be in legendary as well. But I'm actually putting more bets on master for that. And with regards to obviously Mommy Dowsing, we're hoping it's a Thunder because it's Thunders are due, and I think it was Thunder in the CN version as well. So hopefully they stick with that. But it's your boy Shin Ryu. Once again, I appreciate your time. I appreciate your viewings. Appreciate your likes as well as any comments that you have available. I do continue to implore you guys, who are watching, state whatever you guys want to state. I've gotten some, and I really appreciate you guys coming in, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.